nap on them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Washington football team. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Haskins. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated.
And it's a fumble, and the Texans scoop it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum has clearly shifted in their favor?
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. Pass the Will Fuller. Nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 46 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Justin Hopkins on for the extra point.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On second down, Michel. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
At the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Gary Conley. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball? And they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order. That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
9
you
picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 1.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Michel, and he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. On first down, Michel down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. This is Hines. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Watson on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. They got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They begin with Michel on the ground. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will extend their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll run on first down. Michel. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On second down now, it's Hines. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Gain on the play brings up third down.
Watson now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. He'll air this out deep for Harmon. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, here's Love. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From midfield now, Haskins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll air this out deep for Harmon. This is caught inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Texans 21, Washington 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Watson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
A final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown, the last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scorebard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First down, Texans.
To throw is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get 3 up to midfield.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Again, it's Michel. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Michel again.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Michel. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Haskins. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Look at the big man rumble. The 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Going to give it to Love. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
First down, Houston.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On the ground is Michelle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Michelle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Chase Young. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available, Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Haskins. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins throwing left side. It's complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now Haskins. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Washington! Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run again with Hines. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing on third down, Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 more there and another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run with Hines. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down, it's Hines. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails. Got to settle things down a little bit.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up third down.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On third down, Hines. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completion.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Haskins to throw. Big hold of the 30. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now is Haskins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now it's Haskins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Today's final score, Texans 36, Washington 35.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this loose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and my self-talk too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And his first
Niggas
look
can't
is
get me, bro.
So
Too
much
hot.
for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. A nice return.
Man, that ball only went down to the 19. This nigga tossed a nice return. What the fuck? Oh, nigga, where?
There of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
19-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, give to Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. 3 plays, all resulting in 3-yard carries to bring up 4th down. Now Brady now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. 2 great competitors, 2 fantastic players. Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Again, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 45 to Mike.
Throwing again. Wilson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Just like that. Watch 36.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Buccaneers, nothing.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep,
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
45. Mike, 45. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Check back 45. On the yard. Good job right there. 45's the mic. All you get is the headache.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that's good.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
46 power. 45. Here we go. 45 the mic. 45 the mic. One left. Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
On first down, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Wilson.
A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Check 45. Hey. Wall. Good job right there.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Thank you.
Almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To throw again is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Taken in the end zone. And we will start at the 25 as Barner will not return it.
25-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 75 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown.
For the point after.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He lets it fly from Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 56 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Seahawks 20, Buccaneers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And now here is another interception. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Seahawks 28, Buccaneers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Buccaneers.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. Would it be Frank?
Going up, a champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work the middle.
Say what?
Work the middle, work the middle, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out. Panic camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence?
Candace, you better shut the fuck up.
Hey, I did you just appear out in an instance. You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Ay, count it 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light swish. Go ahead, touch down like that. Go ahead, touch down like that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL.
Hey man, I'm just playing ball, bro.
When their Seahawks are introduced, we're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs.
McQueen showed me a lot. Just then on that fucking dumbass game we played. That shit was annoying. Then I see exactly why he made them adjustments now.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. being chased out left. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. Gets past one man. He is out of bounds inside the 30.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Madden wanted to always do that. Madden always wanted to do that, so they did it for me. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. So that means they probably want to run it inside.
Bro, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yards.
You can never use a juke button for that shit.
3rd down. Wilson.
Oh, fuck. That's my fault.
Flushed out right.
Get out of there.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time,
that nigga Wilson got escape artist, bro.
Remember, quarterbacks
he getting away from all that shit.
That they can fall back on anymore.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This nigga said cheese buckets. Shit, 30 seconds is all I need, player.
Yeah, sure can.
Shit, I play with her so much I can make the adjustments with my eyes closed.
It's the only team you play with on play now.
Hell yeah. These bitches raw. Just like you can't play with nobody else.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Shit, you damn near can't, bro. Stop flexing, bro. I'm trying to flex.
Jones with a nice game there on 1st down as he takes his forward.
Bro, I can play with more teams if I needed to, but I don't need to.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I think he outside. Oh, I thought he was outside.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
You don't see it, bro. You don't see it, bro.
From the gun, it's Brady.
All right.
Into the hands
Keep
of his
on,
running
boy.
back, Ronald Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Yeah, you a bold nigga, bro. You a bold nigga. You a bold nigga. Move up a little bit. I don't trust that shit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And his throw's going to be...
About today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can
be
run
one
the
of
football
us. I know they
and able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that
all my
done
devices
on that
is
play.
off. Hold on, let me set my play. Hold on. Don't hike it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh!
And this one caught by Cameron Brady.
Tried to jump the fuck out of that.
To the 44-yard line, not near enough to keep the drive alive.
But it's 4th down.
Man, you ain't gonna let me set my play up?
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He lets it fly.
Oh, damn it.
It's intercepted.
I should have bullied it. I should have aired it just a little
Timing is
bit.
everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Fournette on the
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Fournette.
Come on.
Down up past the 15, just shy
Yeah, that's
of
my
the
fault.
20.
My fault, fellas.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Buccaneers.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Quick pass.
Bro, why is Reed not over there? Oh, of course, because I didn't do my coaching adjustments.
It's a
That
gain
was
of
a
4.
lightning fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the run out of the play. He took the
I got all my goddamn best players on that side. Yep.
Oh,
that's better. Oh my God, that's way better.
On 2nd and 1, Brady. That's complete.
Oh, come on, I hit stick that nigga, bro.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They go back to the ground now.
Good shit.
Good
fucking shit. Good fucking defense. Let's go.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Come on, Lee.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The end of the 1st quarter.
Oh, fuck that is. I'm about to let this bitch win this game, bro. Damn. Let me see. I got a new job. I haven't started yet. I was supposed to start yesterday, but background check. I feel yesterday for sure. But what job is that? There we go.
A quick throw by Brady complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's a quick throw out left. Is complete.
Fucking defense, shawties.
To the 42-yard line.
Now this nigga want to test our gangster.
Good defense
Okay.
holds him to only a yard.
Well, he a real nigga for this one. No. Let Griffin add that shit out. Let's get it. Yeah, let that nigga Griffin go get him. It's about to be a sack, cuz. Watch this sack. Watch this sack. The moment you hike this bitch. Don't be scared, nigga. Hike the ball. Yeah.
They do go for it. It's Brady.
Oh, you're supposed to pick that. Oh, come on.
Knocked that one away, DJ Reed. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wonder what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago.
That nigga Metcalf real. Let's get it. Oh, come on, Metcalf.
He told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter. 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
It'll be intercepted.
I did the catch and run. I should have just went triangle.
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Tackle, y'all.
This up past the 25 before he's out.
I couldn't jump that bitch like I wanted
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A shotgun give to
Ooh!
And they'll take
I have one coming wide open.
31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And he took that in one-handed. 15
okay,
yards
y'all.
as Tampa Bay picks up the first. We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work
and we
on
pressing.
this, right?
And we pressing.
One-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their
real niggas do what we want.
Contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
I'm picking it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Now he'll and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
7 yards.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's a throw out wide.
Yo, defense! No! Oh, my God!
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught.
Good tackle, y'all. Good tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle.
Before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him.
Oh, that screen, that screen.
And he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Oh, come here.
No touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll try to punch it.
No, sir. Oh, Fournette is so fucking tough.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Fournette is so fucking tough. What the fuck? That's Dunlap. Come on, man. That's Dunlap.
Strong, determined run there.
Come on, man.
6 points.
Come on, fucking
it's
man.
such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic.
Come on,
and it sounds
Come
almost
on, let me
trite,
get that tackle.
But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run, all the way into the end zone?
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as we
fuck, man, I gave this bitch the fucking game. God damn. I knew I missed that fucking shot. God damn it. This bitch. She about to die. Now I gotta hit her fucking mouth.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right?
That nigga doing that so fucking fast. Come here.
He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That nigga got the scatties.
Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And incomplete.
Hey, I cannot possess against shit no more. Them niggas be all over it. Hey, them niggas be over it, bro. Damn, that shit be pissing me the fuck off.
Here's Carson. And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Check, 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 check. Good, good, good. I got motion.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and the first down.
That shit be having me on the floor laughing. Oh, fuck.
And he'll get blown
that shit be having me on the floor rolling.
Back at the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong
What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Now what that tell you, nigga? Now what that tell you? That tell you I'm passing the ball, right? Check this shit out. I'm about to abuse y'all niggas, bro.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Who I'm throwing it to?
To his right.
Come here! Oh!
But it's incomplete.
Let's go.
But now it's 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here.
Let's go, man. Why they got this tired ass nigga still in here, bro?
Defensive back, I'm saying, not
Yeah.
just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Series to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bucs offense
bro,
set
you
to
already
begin
know
their
I'm
next
like that,
possession.
nigga. You know I'm
And with
nasty.
time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
I dare you.
In this
Give me that
situation.
shit. Oh, come on!
There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And some room to work. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it really hold you.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Come on, nigga. Do that screenplay like you want to do. Do that shit.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
We there.
That's to his
We there.
back, Leonard
Them niggas fast. Let's get it. 6 seconds. What you gonna do? Throw a pick, nigga. Pick 6. Let's go, nigga. Pick 6.
They hurry. We'll see.
I dare you to do that. We down. We down. We down.
Brady. And that'll wind up moving the chains again.
Oh, you about
as
to
the
miss this
tackle's
bitch.
going to be made at
He
the
ain't clutch.
Seahawks 39.
He ain't clutch.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first
he ain't
half,
clutch. Come here.
they'll call the timeout.
Tampa Bay.
Oh, I tried to return that.
Target to the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay,
man, you had all the niggas open. You should
have
just hit Verts.
I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Leonard Fournette.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
It's third down.
This is out quickly to the right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Now Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Buccaneers first down.
Brady now on first down. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Not like that.
That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Well, that was too easy.
Brady with
that
a quick
nigga
throw
Come
here.
here.
Evans out wide.
We'll take that all day.
Brought down, but not before they're inside
We'll take
the
that one
25.
all day.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Ooh, and we pressing niggas. Because they out. I just know they not
Brady
shit.
now on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop.
What is he doing?
Got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
I was about to pick that bitch.
He's going to go down.
I was about to pick that bitch, bro.
Line. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
This gun tight shit. I already know what play coming out. So
after that last
this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, come here. Yeah, switch over. Yeah, we know how to handle that nigga. Yeah, he handled. Here come a pick. Let's get it. Pick. Easy pick. He's doing it to the outside, fellas. Outside, fellas.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over first.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Come on.
Would have really
I needed
there.
that.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Push him back, 14. Push him back. Hey, switch gears.
To throw again. Wilson. He's going to end.
That's what I needed.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They'll go with a get him. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he would have picked that.
Nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 24. Buccaneers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Brady.
The Seahawks 44.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Antonio Brown. 44 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. And
he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And that's good for another Seahawks.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They run for it with Carson, and he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Yeah, that's good.
I got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so got
it okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed.
4 o'clock.
You know, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage. The mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before I...
It's the biggest boss, Rick Ross.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And this
Sometimes
will be
you need a friend.
As that sails over the end line.
Oh, goodness.
Now Wilson on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Throw it in the rotation.
Oh, he poked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Yo, they should let my nigga just get off for the fuck of it, bro.
They got 8 yards there.
They gotta let my nigga start getting off at the shit like
An
that.
early test, 2 plays
I've been
in.
making
This
good
is
shit
3rd
happen
and 2.
too. Hold on, don't press that line yet.
They
That
run
nigga gotta do
it.
that.
Carson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, good job. Ah, damn, I thought that was a linebacker.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Next best thing smoking out this bitch. You know what I mean?
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown.
Griffin is fast as fuck. What is that nigga's speed?
7 yards
Jesus.
there to first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
There.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
On the Seahawks 20.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
A loss of a yard on the play.
On third down, here's Dobbins.
Good stop. Come on, man.
Short, maybe
fucking with my goddamn defense.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on fourth.
Come here, Adams. Oh, come here, Adams. He's supposed to come through with the goddamn street sweeper.
It'll be a gain of 4. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Come on, bro. He not ready.
Ravens.
Still not ready for this defense.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Setting up the screen here to Edwards.
Good shit, yo. Good shit.
First down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up second and 5.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Caught
just inside the 10. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Don't let me get in. Hold on. Wait a minute. I want to set up my play. That nigga be trying to score quick as fuck.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the fool with this.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start.
You don't really see it, though. You don't really see it, though.
That is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go. He don't really see it, though.
Excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down.
Come on, y'all.
Lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
On second and 12, Wilson flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 39-yard.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Ravens' 20-yard line.
Oh,
now
come on.
Movement before the snap.
I shouldn't have done that.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
He hopped the fuck out of that. Oh, yeah, I'm glad he brought it out, though. Damn, he hopped the fuck out of that.
I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
after the interception. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they beat. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
RPO, it's RPO.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Bobby Wagner able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. Yeah, the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
One play at a time.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. He lets it fly for
I thought he caught that.
And the
Damn, I thought he caught that.
At their own 43-yard line.
By the Ravens.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic
Come on, give me the fucking pick. This nigga offense is fucking, nigga, you booty, nigga. You are a complete booty, nigga. You are complete booty, nigga. Complete booty, nigga.
The pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Charlie. That weak ass shit. Oh, he was out of bounds, bitch. Shut up, nigga.
Incomplete.
Now try another play, bum ass nigga. Shut up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah, that would be that weak ass shit. Nigga, try something else, bro. This nigga really be trying me, bro. Come on, man. I'm like that, bro. In case you ain't noticed, nigga. In case you ain't noticed, nigga, my defense nasty, bro.
Now they're out there again to
Yeah, you tripping, boy.
and he won't get there.
Boy, you tripping, bro. Come on, man. You tripping, nigga. Nigga, you tripping, bro. You are tripping. Nigga, I don't like that. Nigga, I'm like that, bro. I'll gladly do it. When you get off, bro, I'll gladly do it, nigga. When you get off, bro, I'll gladly do it, nigga.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
But you go to, nigga, you go to the top teams only, nigga. You don't do it with no other teams, nigga. You don't do it with no other teams, nigga.
After the sack. Wilson, now he'll let it go on the
bitch, give me that ball. Give me that ball.
And that will be
nigga, you go to the best teams, nigga. You go to the Ravens, you'll go to the Chiefs, and then you'll go to the Bucks.
3rd down here.
3rd down and 13.
Okay, so what you crying about, nigga? You always use the Chiefs. What's the point? What you crying about? Yesterday. No, you used the Chiefs yesterday too.
From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left.
I'll take that. Oh, come on, bro. Damn. Let this bomb ass nigga get away.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
For the Seahawks.
We got hella defense. It's all good. This nigga can't score. Nigga, I'll whoop your ass with any other team, nigga. You are trash, nigga. You are trash, nigga. You trash, nigga. The only reason why you can't win now because your offense is so fucking predictable, bro. Like, damn, switch your offense up. Shit.
What an ideal punt.
Switch the offense up, bro.
Because them doing
it ain't even the Seahawks, nigga. It's just niggas. I know what play you running. No, it's not. I know what play you running, bro. I know what play you running. Bro, okay, so that's why I always pick 6 your motherfucking screens and shit. Cause I don't know what you be playing.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Here we go. Trips tight end. RPO. Inside slide. Uh-oh. They done switched up the play. It's still a run. Nothing different. I done seen this before.
Yeah. It's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Boy, get the fucking pick! Oh my god, nigga, you can't roll out, bro. You can't roll out like me. Stop it, bro. Is that why you got this nigga, bro? Is that why you got that nigga, bro? So you can try to run out? So you can try to run out the pocket, bro, nigga? It ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work either.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's a good
Trips tight end. Oh, no trips tight end? Oh, shit.
First down.
That's a shocker.
The running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on.
Why this shit so easy, bro?
Caught the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Who you want me to use, bro? Just name a team, bro. Name me a team, bro. I'm like that. Hey, I'm like that. Hey, yo, I'm like that, bro. Who you want me to use, bro?
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, bro. Who you want me to use, bro? Bro, who you want me to use then?
For this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie
Bruh.
this up, down 21-14.
Bruh, who do you want me to use, bro? I just want you to know, bro. Who you want me to use, bro? Who you want me to use, bro? Huh? Bro, I'm texting, bro. You is not a problem. I'm finna score again, nigga. Nigga, I'm texting, bro. I'm texting, bro. I am texting, bro. Nigga, get off one run. Nigga, get off one run because I was texting. Bruh, it's all good. Take this L, bro. Take this L, bro. Take this L, bro. Take this L, bro. You about to hold this L, cuz. You about to hold this L, cuz. You about to just hold this L for me. Hold this L, cuz. Yeah. Hold this L, homie. Hold this L, little homie.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
It is. Check this out.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
he backed
underway.
everybody up.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied
he
once
blitzing.
more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
This nigga trash.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nigga talking about the camera.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson eluding the pressure right. He hits his target, Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's Wilson operating from the gun. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Mike 48, coming to you.
I don't know why. Shit, my shit working. My shit working, short. I'm on hot.
2nd down now.
I'm on hot, short.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown,
It'll go as no
touchdown.
gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. He made, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Oh, so now the only reason why I'm winning is because of Wilson, right?
But his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So the receivers ain't good or nothing.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Hey, so the receivers ain't good or nothing, man.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
So I'm making everything happen. I mean, if the bruh, okay, so I'm still making it happen. Don't worry, bro. I will, bro.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground. All
That shit did. Come here, nigga. Come here.
Expecting a run
Shit did, nigga.
I love your description because when we talk about
How the fuck your runs getting stuffed in $1? Let's go.
something in the air, deep ball.
That shit did. Stop doing that, bro. We out here. I'm catching that nigga, bro. Come here. I'm catching that nigga. I'm catching that nigga, bro.
Could very well be open.
23 yards the pickup there.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
It's a pickup of 3.
Again, they'll run with Ingram.
Stop trying my defense, bro.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On third down, Dobbins.
I still got it. Come on, man.
Before he's brought down.
That's horseshit. That is horseshit, man. That's horseshit.
What they need to keep the drive going with a
That is horseshit.
on third down. Right back to Dobbins.
Thank you, bro, because that nigga is scary.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the
We'll switch
hole.
the defense.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And a short gain down to about the 33.
That'll work.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL?
The old pistol bunch never fails. One of these is going to come out.
Come out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it.
Good stop. Good stop. Good fucking stop. Here we go. Audible to fucking trip tight end.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards.
Oh, Adams was coming too fast.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle.
They'll run. It's Dobbins.
Oh, good shit.
Work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Now a carry for Dobbins.
Stop.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Come on, Adams. What are you doing?
But he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Well, sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They'll run here with Edwards into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
Again, it'll be Edwards.
Okay.
And he is
Big Griff. Okay, Big Griff.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run, and Edwards.
Look, okay, good shit.
Let's
fucking go.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Guns trip tight end. Guns trip tight end.
Right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Psych! Let's go!
They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal.
This motherfucking defense, this motherfucker. Just like that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push
We'll take 2 points. We'll give you 2 points. We'll take 2 points, nigga. What the fuck? You can't score, nigga. You can't score, bro. You're not getting back in the end zone, bro. Damn. You can have them all day, son. You can have them all day.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
You can have them all day, kiddo. Hey, you can have them all day, kiddo. Hey, you can have that all day, kiddo. You can have that all day, kiddo. All day.
At their own 25-yard line.
all day. That shit dead. You can have them all day, nigga. You can't score, nigga. You can't score. It don't matter, nigga. Run that bitch all the way down to the goal line, cuz you still won't score.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
another run here with Dobbins.
Shit. Come on, man. Do it all the way down to the goal line, man.
Old school football players, isn't
Won't
it?
be able to score.
Hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
There we go.
Over a few people.
There we go.
Look at that one. Right
There we
up the
go.
gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Come on, no little huddle.
This one for about 4 up to the 40. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
There we go. Come on, there we go.
It's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game.
Bro,
Trying
there
to
we go.
establish
Come
an
on.
inside
Run
run,
that
run with
bitch.
toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard
Oh,
run
come
on
on,
first down.
y'all. Oh, he should have fumbled that. Oh, he should have fumbled that. He could have fumbled that. He should have fumbled that. Shit.
Pickup of 18 yards.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
My nigga heart about to hurt. My nigga heart about to hurt.
4th quarter, down
My
to the
nigga
final
heart about
2
to be
minutes,
hurt.
and we've got a 1-score game.
Oh, man.
So it's
This
Raven
nigga about to get all the way down here
as
and
we
not
welcome
score,
you back.
man. This shit about to be
They
tough,
come up on
man.
a 2nd down now in a game
This
that
shit
looks
about to
like
hurt
it's
you
going to
a
go
little hard,
down to the wire. On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he'll
This
be
shit about to
taken
hurt you
down
hard,
at the
man.
34. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll go again with Dobbins, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Trips tight end. Let's get it. Trips tight end. Let's get it to it. Let's get into it. Trips tight end or pistol bunch. Which one you want to go to, man? Oh, trips tight end it is.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
There we go. That's all
7
we need
yards there on the 1st down screen play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 23-yard line.
This nigga taking time out. What?
Back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Well, let's see who this is on.
This nigga
Clearly
is
wasn't outside of the tackle box.
This
There's your
nigga
penalty.
trash.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Well, we definitely lost a pass now.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Oh, that was a good throw.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late. But now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last.
And I won, bitch! Shut up, bitch!
It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pass. He's at the 50.
Let's go, man.
10.
Kick me my fucking ball, nigga.
It all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They run again with Carson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Wilson wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh!
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
I'll let you touch the ball.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. No one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. On third down, Carson, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
You know I let you talk to me, right?
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
Oh, man.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. One last shot for Jackson. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.